let's just wait 1 second while I get this put up on Twitter that I am playing it. Just write a little message. Hopefully I have a clip I can use. I believe I do. Oops. Playing Blasphemous on Twitch. Okay. So we're gonna be playing just a hair of Blasphemous. I'll play a few different Metroidvania probably today, and definitely some Binding of Isaac at some point. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, I just gotta pull up my stream, and you may hear some audio doubling. I just gotta check that the stream is working. Let's pull that up. Hear audio doubling again. Apologies. Yeah, it's working, so I'll just leave my stream running with the sound on mute, and let's go. So, Blasphemous, if you haven't seen it before, it's a Metroidvania. It's very similar to Dark Souls or games like that. Don't have my heavy headphones in, so my voice is going to be a little quieter if you are listening. Probably a little less exaggerated, too. Because it's been a while since I played this, too. Yeah, I have to remember the controls. Okay, we can do that. But I don't quite remember where we're going. Don't want to lose my soul. Okay, you're not screwed. We do have to jump here. Oh, he can hurt you that way. Again, I gotta get used to the controls. Okay, R does the slide. Oops. I don't know if I want to use my potions or not. So obviously we unlocked that area down there, which is how we got to the save point. This area, desecrated cistern. Oh, that was dumb. Let's try to get to a safe point. Again. This guy asked for, like, upgrades or something. You can get Tears of Atonement. If you get Tears of Atonement, flasks cannot be improved. Objects are missing.
Bring me the Quicksilver, which is capable of flourishing under our feet in any place at the whim of the Grievous One.
Yeah, if you want to get really into this one, it does seem like it has that kind of Souls Ow. Okay, there we go. Only had one flask, though. So we can find our way to a heal point. Is there one in here? Well, this is an upgrade spot. We can upgrade, but is it gonna be worth it? Could get the Sacred Thrust. Takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust mea culpa at the enemies furthest away. Concentrates the power of the mea culpa on the blade, allowing Penitent 1 to release its full potential in a single but devastating attack if you hold X. Hold X while dodging. We don't have access to a lot of the upgrades, and I just don't know, like, should we be doing this one or that one, or should we wait until we can do the later ones of the other stuff?
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients, for sorrowful be the heart.
Is this a save point? No. Interesting. How have I not done that before?
This place is another dream, Penitent One. They believe me a saint worthy of devotions, and the only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies.
They believe me a saint worthy of devotion. The only thing I granted to their prayers was the saltpeter that runs through the stark land and rises through our bodies.
The punishment of the miracle for the false idol is to grant them false holiness.
Okay. So they had a false idol, false god that they prayed to, and so he rewarded them with some horrible affliction that runs through the land.
Do not try to obtain my name, for it is also covered in salt. Bring me anything that can be blessed, so you might crush this fate of mine and let me cross to the other side of this false dream.
Anything that can be blessed. Okay, what can be blessed? Do you want to give a linen cloth? Might as well, right? You've given...
Behold the linen cloth that soaks the sweat of fevers, of thoughts, of dreamt sins. A tool that obtains secret and forbidden confessions, even from those who already departed to the other side of the dream. In the name of the High Wills, I bless this relic. Watch over it, for it is now pure and sacred.
The relic is pure and sacred. Shroud of Dreamt Sins. Equip relics to change your perception of the world. Each relic possesses different unique effects, and you can equip up to 3 relics at the same time. Can I equip those right now? Yellowish fabric. Let's see. Febrile, excuse me, febrile as he was, he hardly noticed someone had sat down next to him. A gentle hand patted a white cloth on his forehead. It was a fabric of the utmost softness, which allowed light through it, as if it were a sheet of paper, and was soaking his feverish sweat and providing such relief that he couldn't help but fall asleep. When the cloth was soaked, the nun got up and handed it to the Mother Superior, adding, "With this, we'll be able to have his confession." A yellowish fabric, witness to febrile confessions. I'm probably saying that wrong. Febrile, febrile. It still quivers in the face of tortured souls, allowing one to listen to those who cannot speak. Interesting. So I can listen to people that can't talk. Interesting. Heart of the Holy Purge. We can't put that on. We're still very early in this game, but I already feel like we've done a lot. So there's nowhere else to go, right? Maybe we should just double check that we don't have anything else to give him. I don't think we do, but...
Bring me anything that can be blessed. Bring me...
So we gotta find more relics. Oh, I hope we can find a save point not too far away. Albero. Is this a save point? Okay, that's a save point. Inventory. Yeah, we really gotta get used to our controls again and everything.
Time outside. But if your penance sorrowful.
So, yeah, I think we gotta go down the middle one. I don't think we've done anything down here. Like here, I think we got scared and we turned around.
In this place, we gather the remains of those who were separated and forgotten, so we can grant them holy burial as our charitable rule prescribeth. Help us, these poor souls. Oh.
What are those little ones that seem to hide up in the ceilings amongst the ornaments of the altars? When I call them, they do not appear to pay me any mind. They are covered in something, give the impression of fluttering in an invisible, imperceptible, constant wind. At times, I hear the little ones cry, and at times I hear them laugh. What are you, O creatures of divine grace? Covered in ribbons, give them the expression of fluttering. What are you? Divine grace, something, something. A doggy. Can I pet him? You can pet the dog. One more time. Can you pet the dog? Yes, you can in this game. Remember that was like a thing for a while? You have acquired the Phalanx of Brannon, the Gravedigger. Okay, let's take a look at that. Phalanx of Brannon, the Gravedigger. Brannon Joshua Mullins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life. Let's see. Whether friends, family, or foe, but when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return his favor. Oh, devoted his life to digging graves, and no one could pay him back. Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Ooh. Oof, okay, yeah, you see, you only want to do a few damage, then back off. Okay. He was still alive. Hello. You can take your souls. I don't have to. There's a path down, there's a path up. Yeah, this game's definitely like as Metroidvania. As Metroidvania as you can get. I was trying to dodge. Okay, okay. I see, I see. Alright, let's use a healing thing. Oh, I could have killed him with some kind of special thing. I didn't even know that was a thing. He's dead. But yeah, I gotta keep that in mind. He died pretty quick. Okay, there's a few different routes we could go. Let's just kind of look down this route. What's over here? Oh, I didn't mean to kill you. Sorry. Oh, he's got some range. You've acquired the Capitate of Barak the Herald. The Capitate of Barak the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, Barak was always there to proclaim them loudly. But Barak's voice broke down. Gradually, as day by day, Barak had to announce the sentences of his entire family. Oh no. Poor Barak. I don't know if we can get that. Let's try, though. I don't think so. Not yet, at least. These enemies. Saved him. Oh, see, he was actually too stupid, which I did not anticipate. I need a save point so bad. I don't think I'm gonna get one. There could be one through one of these doors, but there could also be one up top. What's up here? Oh, there's enemies up there. I need a save point. I need a save point. Looks like no good. Let's see what's down below. It's probably not a save point, but let's see. Yep, more enemies. Could go backwards, but I don't know that I'll make it either. What if we go up top? Like, maybe there's a save point past those two guys. Down one of them. The other guy we might be able to just dodge. That looks lovely. If we fall. Like, what's over there? I want to explore there, but I also want to see if there's a save point up here. I feel myself weakening. I'm sentenced to perish, abandoned in this forceful praying position. I can no longer hear the rest, only their rusted cages swing in the wind. Yes. I was just gonna rest just in case. Alright, we found our save point, which is good. We probably should be careful with our souls, but... You've acquired the Radius of Helzer the Poet. The Radius of Helzer the Poet. The work of the poet John Clark Helzer had a sadly posthumous success, especially his poem, Poem to the Red Leaf. The poem was found next to the corpse, severed by a fallen tree. Poem to the Red Leaf. Was that the corpse guy over here? Weakening. Since Parish abandoned this force of pranks, you should no longer hear the rest unless swaying cages, swaying the wind. Huh. Didn't say anything about a red leaf, but...
Contrite and humiliated be the heart, penitent one in silence, you stand before what remains of Gemino. Oh, do not fret for me. The cold is merciful, for it relieves our pain and numbs us before it leads us to our deaths. Perhaps the miracle the others spoke of has come to me, here in this iron tomb, lengthening distress more and more. To a promised land you direct your march, to the place where the frozen and the burning embrace in communion.
The frozen and the burning are together.
Let me ask of you the favour of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person who ever reached the summit. As my last wish, before it is too late for me, let me feel that pain. Take this.
Empty golden thimble.
Now, let my numbed arm become another branch of this withered olive tree. Hurry up, I can still hear the call. Let me ask of you the favour of bringing me a few drops of the oils that once came out of these icy olive trees, the ones that ended up scorching the faces of every pious person, as my last wish, before it is too late for...
Okay, he gave us a bangle thing. The empty golden thimble. A thimble adorned with gold, carrying an inscription that reads, only cold gold can carry the redeeming oil. A young villager named Aurea had such a beautiful and pious face that even as a child, statue sculptors took Aurea as a model for their creations. Aurea's face became so recognizable that, little by little, people took her as the living, breathing image of divinity, until it reached a point where they ended up taking her out on procession, and even replacing their own images. Such was the fervor around her that she could not bear to She could not bear to be mistaken with the divinity, and burnt her face with boiling oil to gift her pious beauty to God, and took up the habit of a convent. Interesting. There is an area beyond here. What the heck is that? I don't want to kill whatever that thing is. I guess I will. Do I have to kill that thing to get up there? Or can I get up there without doing that? Just in case, there could be something hiding there. You acquired the incense garlic. Bulb, white as bone. It's very hard to find. Its intense aroma, reminiscent of sandalwood, is only noticeable on rainy days. Betraying its hiding place, it was sought after by the herbalist with the best sense of smell for its miraculous properties. Confessions of Terso. Ever since then, our pious kisses have saved hundreds from the affection of the miracle that ravages these lands. And from then on, our congregation has been called that of the Kissers of Wounds. Interesting. Terso. Was he in any of these other ones? Wasn't in that one. Brother Abbot, you know that I have been a scribe in this abbey since I was but a wee child. I've written about our church, our saints, and our miracles of the greatest pain. I must inform you that I have made the decision to leave, although I intend to continue writing in these walls. I cannot be a true witness of the words of the miracle. I need to appreciate with my own eyes your holy works. I will be a teller of the miracle, wherever it takes me, rain or shine, or scorching sand under my feet. So, you know, a lot of the stories... Ooh, there was a secret. Interesting. What? What is this? Just like a nice little scene? Like there's nothing to do here? There's gotta be something more to this. Why would they show us this? I just don't know how to use it. That's really interesting. Is it related to, let's see, the lore? A bulb, white as bone, hard to find. It was sought after by the herbalists with the best sense of smell for its miraculous power. They've been kissing wounds that ravage of people that ravage the land. Congregation known as the Kissers. And you can see, like, the trees in the background look like, that looks like a goddess kind of shape. These ones here look like they're looking at whoever this is. And this one in particular, it looks like he has a mask on or something and he's looking down. Someone holy. But yeah, I can't seem to do anything with those. They just are. Ah. That was interesting. Sure looked like I was falling down. How am I gonna make that? Well, I don't have to. I would love to get a look at whatever that thing is. I didn't see the second one. Alright, we gotta use this. Sadly. Bye. We can cheese that guy. Okay. Alright. Oh my god. Thank you. The new enemy is no joke. What's down here? Is it death? It doesn't look like death, so if we don't make this jump, I don't think we're gonna die. Is an enemy down there, and he can throw up, so that's interesting to note. Okay, there is a place in here. What is that? Run away. Run away. Why would they put this guy here? Let's try to head back, but probably gonna die. Sadly. Well, because of these guys, you know, especially. I could go forward, see what's forward, I guess. Might as well, right? Maybe by miracle there'll be a save point. It is a new area, but I actually don't know. Okay, I can get past that. It is closer now. The crying faces of ice announce the proximity of the convent. They presage the pain waiting inside the walls. I ask the cold to be merciful and allow me to climb the peaks, where I will be reborn as a sister of Golden Visage. Sadly, she did not make it. Okay, there's someone up there. Okay, this looks dangerous. Safe. This whole game is basically just, can I make it to the safe? At least for me, that's how I play. Alright. There are people in here. There's a guy selling wares.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one.
Captives of the miracle.
Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits.
I go wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits.
Call
Okay.
me Candelaria. For what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires.
Candelabria.
I will not ask
Okay.
you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me. Go ahead. Cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures.
And how much?
Let us be captive. This is a precious treasure to me. Its value goes far beyond what I asked for it. And may I don mourning black if I'm trying to deceive you?
Do you want to buy this object for 5,000? We don't have enough money to buy it. An ember crystallized through a long-forgotten ritual. It retains some of the heat of a bonfire. It's lit in a different land. Okay, lit in a different land. Tempers the heart, increasing the defenses of whoever carries it.
What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night, and may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
Luster says the first star of the night. We could buy it. The calcified eye of erudition. An eyeball belonging to Alvaraz, the scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. Its stony scrutiny reveals the vital essence of enemies, so we can see how much damage enemies have. So that could be helpful.
What I am offering you here is as and may my eyes.
And then this one's only 800. This soft white ribbon used during marriage ceremonies has been torn, thus destroying its delicate embroideries. One of the 3 remaining of an unfinished ceremony, the wounds inflicted by a broken oath rarely ever find healing. This one has actual utility.
What I am and may my
So let's buy that. Because it has utility.
let us be.
Okay. Eye belonging to Alvaraz the scribe, who glimpsed the truth hidden to so many other eyes. A stony scrutiny reveals the essence of enemies, but we can't actually equip it. Why not? We can only have 2 right now. Okay, we gotta figure out which ones we want. The penitent one's defenses. This one allows you to see what enemies' damage is. This one is glossy metal. It aids the connection with the miracle, accelerating the use of prayers. So this one ups the defense. This one accelerates the use of prayers. I'll go with the defense for now. I think we have to go. We don't have enough for the other one. So we've spent the thing, we've saved, kind of. How do you get to the system menu? I forget. Like, how do you quit out of the game? We'll play for a little longer and then we'll quit. Ooh. Where does this go? You acquired the Immaculate Bead. The Immaculate Bead. Simple bead devoid of purpose. Its pristine surface has never been soiled by fervent prayers. Oh, these all have lore. I should have looked at that. Alright, let's look at this lore. The calcified eye of erudition. With his body immobilized and amid cries of repentance, his skin began to turn whiter and whiter until it became limestone. As he was about to become a complete statue, in a final sigh, his tears softened one of his eyes, and he managed to separate himself from the rest of his body by falling to the ground. Then we discreetly moved her rigid body of lime from her cell to the lower parts of the archicathedral, along with the other forbidden statues. We put a wide loom over her so that no one would know that under her would sleep, punished by the miracle, the great scribe. Interesting. Immaculate Bead, I have something for you, and for you alone, revealed the gypsy to a monk who had just stopped his donkey as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. I've heard, varying things about that term gypsy. It could be, I don't know, I think some people say it's a negative term to use. I kind of want to, look into that a little more, but for the purposes of this, it must be, just like a wandering, this is a fantasy, probably just somebody that's a wandering tradesman, like that woman we saw earlier. So I have something for you and for you alone, she said to a monk who had just stopped his donkey as she uncovered a white stone possessing a strange beauty. This white stone comes from the darkness of the ocean floor. Contemplate the white stone's purity and look at its immaculate white, its virgin brilliance. What could be purer than this for your rosary, brother? Cleanse your guilt in exchange for 200. What? What? I don't... See, the problem is, I don't know what that does. Like, does that do something permanent? I mean, I might as well do it. Your guilt has been expiated. What does that even do? I don't know what the guilt was. I don't remember feeling guilty. I never felt guilty. The knot of the rosary rope. A rope knot made from the threads of habits of monks deceased in ancient times. Ingracia was her name. Her rosaries were the prettiest of all Custodia. The most prestigious priests and bishops frequented Custodia's workshop. Or Ingracia's workshop, sorry. And even Our Holiness, a scribe commissioned Ingracia. Such was her mastery that a rosary crafted by the old Ingracia was unparalleled in its beauty, delicacy and perfection. Word spread that a rosary that was not made by her would not receive divine blessing, and prayers would not be heard, and besides, that would be a sin. This caused all the others to become banned by the Holy Mother Church, and those whose so-called false rosaries were sought and burned. Someone who kept a deceitful rosary would be severely punished, sometimes even accused of heresy. Then we all began to wonder what would become of the rosaries when Ingracia was no longer with us. So yeah, that one in particular shows you that, like, the whole game seems like people were worshipping these false idols and gods, and for a time things were good, so it looked good, especially where miracles were, like, they must have been, like, frequent. But at some point, the corruption of those miracles, because they overused them, and they maybe used them in ways that were corrupt, it corrupted the land or something like that. And like this one, it's just, if she dies, then what happens to her rosaries that are supposedly perfect? She probably cursed them or something, Alright, let's try to go in here, I guess. We could try to fall down that pit and die. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, we're going down the pit. There was a guy up there. Aha! Alright, this could be a good stopping point. We need to get that little guy.
In this place, help us these.
That's pretty sweet. You have given the incense garlic.
Merciful be, penitent one. With your contribution, the work of this brotherhood carries on.
You have acquired the Tears of Atonement. Alright, I gave up a garlic for the Tears of Atonement. Where are the Tears of Atonement? It must be something that goes to that, I don't know, it's below here somewhere. I think it's down here. It's not this. It's through here? Where is it? Through here? No. Through here? Is this where we were earlier? Yeah, this is the room. Okay, there's the vertebra. All the, like, the vertebra and stuff. What about those other items? Do they go in the other room or something? Interesting. Hopefully it didn't, like, glitch out and deny me that other item that it said it gave me. But I don't see it in here. So maybe it's in another room. Maybe this room? Well, this is this guy. Well, maybe.
Bring me the quicksilver.
That nasty guy. Can we get past him? Okay, no. You can't get past him. Maybe later in the game you can. Okay, yeah. I want to go through there again. Obviously we know that's a whole nother ballgame. I won't explore too much more, I just kind of want to see if I can find that thing. Maybe it's up top or something. But I swear there's another area like that. Where we can put those miracles to use. There's that. Yeah, maybe I'm making it up, because I don't see it. We can double check.
Time outside. But if you're sorrowful.
Double check that there's nothing there. Yeah, it's just the entrance to that, which is pretty great. So now we can really cut through. There's that. We can head there again, too, and see if there's anything. Real quick. Haven't fought any bosses, but I'm kind of trying not to, because I didn't want to die. Really did not want to die.
Bring me any.
We don't have anything? Okay. What if you try to go all the way left? Was it just a dead end? I forget. Okay, yeah, you can't. But what we could do is go left here. Even though this is like the hub world, there could be something to the left. Other than the starting area. secret here. Clavicle of Dawes in the school kit. Clavicle of Dawes in the school kit. They searched for him for days until they found Mark's remains in the woods. Since then, rumors tell of demons riding on the backs of flying goats coming from faraway lands. What? Okay, we can't do that part yet because we can't jump high enough. So when we can double jump, we can do some stuff here. Okay, yeah, you can finish off enemies with like special moves. That's pretty sweet. So there's going to be multiple special moves we can discover. And it's probably, it does more damage if you do them. So yeah, we discovered that other thing. Let's just kind of try to mow these guys down. It does kill him in one hit. See if there's anything else we can find that we... Never got that, but I don't know that we can. What we can do is get up there, but to what end? To what purpose? Hit something there, but it didn't do anything.
Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one.
3 humiliations. We gotta find the 3 humiliations.
Even, however, sorrowful.
Thought maybe there'd be something if you talk to him twice. The Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. So yeah, this was how we got out. What? You need the key to the chamber of the eldest brother. Open this door, press enter, press any button to continue. Okay, so we need a key to get in there. So, the key to the eldest brother, something, something. This is where we started, I believe. I just figured I'd revisit this area. Ooh, could we do that before? Could we get back to there? Or did we start in the other area? Remember. See, we don't have to go down there. But as we've seen, it is worth it to fall from a high height. Yeah, so if we could get up. If we could get up there, we could do something. So my guess is at some point we'll get up there. Oh, look at that background. we can zoom up a little. You can move your camera a little with the right joystick, so we can see that there's some kind of twisting figure up there, but we can't quite make it all out. Let's try to jump. Let's try to jump in between the... Okay. Yeah, it didn't look like it did anything, but let's just double check. Alright, doesn't look like that does anything. But yeah, we gotta like smack every wall because there could potentially be a secret. But yeah, I really wish I could jump a little better. Oh yeah, let's go back in. It's still broken. Okay, never mind. They're staying broken. Wish I could get up there somehow. I think we can get back. Let's play a little bit longer. Maybe we'll try to run into a boss. Problem is I pick up items and I'm like, I really don't want to run into a boss after picking up an item. I like to pick up my Metroidvania items after I've run into a boss. You know what? I'm gonna quit and we're gonna play some robot named Fight, because that's a game where you acquire items and you just go in, you know, and you don't care if you die, you just restart the game. So in a second, we're going to play a little robot named Fight. If you did like seeing Blasphemous, please, you know, watch some more of it later. Obviously, it's very cryptic with, you know, things that you're picking up. They have like these little cryptic, you know, stories, but you kind of get just the general idea that this is a world that they worshipped some false gods and they paid the price for it. False gods or true gods, but they worshipped maybe a little too hard, or they took advantage of it a little too hard, and they paid for it. Even the innocent paid for it. Alright, see ya.